Hi, Brian Graff, I'm back, and today I'm talking about the Department of Labor's proposed changes to the definition of who would be a fiduciary, particularly the changes to the definition of what constitutes investment advice under ERISA. So let me ask you a question. If an advisor or broker goes to a plan sponsor and says, these are the 20 investment options that you should offer in your plan, and you should choose these options, do you think that's advice? Well, if you're not an ERISA geek, you'd think that's advice. But as a lot of you know, current definition, which was a regulation issued in 1975, requires that advice to be given twice, 3 times, 4 times maybe, in order for it to be considered ERISA investment advice. So even though most small businesses think they're getting advice, what they're actually getting is non-ERISA investment advice. If you think that's confusing, imagine how confusing it is to a small business owner, and that's why we feel very strongly the department needs to continue pursuing its regulatory project, pushing for a new definition of what constitutes investment advice, so that when a person's given advice, it's advice, and therefore they're afforded the protections of ERISA. I'll be testifying at a hearing on March 1st on this issue, along with scores of other organizations. As you would imagine, this is a big issue for our industry, could dramatically change the marketplace. We think it's important, and so we're very involved as usual. And we'll be giving you a report on what happens at the hearing later in March. My guess is this is an issue that's going to be percolating for quite some time, given how controversial it is.